Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I hope you're having a fantastic evening and you had a fantastic weekend and you enjoyed the racing as much as we did. The team at Top Tipper Betting Tips. We had 6 winners out at Greyville. We're very stiff with the bar pot and the PA. We were in some tough legs and we went out some easy legs. Remember, we don't like punting favourites and we don't like putting favourites in because the exotics don't pay. But you can't win them all, guys. So we keep boxing on. I've got the Warrigal that's going to do the Greyville Poly for Monday. It's an 8 race program. He selected a bar pot and a PA, a best bet and a value bet. So I'm going to hand over to the Warrigal for his input.
Thank you, Del Boy. Racing comes to us from Greyville Poly, Monday the 22nd of November. It's an 8 race program. First race is off at 12:35. It's a maiden plate over 1,000 meters for fillies. There's 7-horse field. My first selection here is number 3, Austin, which will be my best bet of the day. Seems to have some issues, but if you look at the last run, that's a good form line. We'll enjoy the drop back to 1,000 meters, and hopefully gets us off to a great start. For second, I'm going to go for the favorite, number 6, Yota. Anton Marcus jumps on board. Good improvement second time out on the turf over 1,200 from a wide draw. Won't have any issues back on the Poly, where this 3-year-old Bay filly debuted, and obviously will be the major threat here. For third, we're going to go for She's a Kind of Magic. Ignore the last run. Has run to some decent sorts and will benefit from a 4 kg Appy claim. For fourth, we're going to go for number 4, Great Club Queen. Seems to be coming the right way now since the blinkers were fitted. Shouldn't have any issues again over this trip, as we're staying on nicely last time over this course and distance, and must be respected. The second race is a graduation plate over 1,000 meters. 6 runners carded, very small field. And my first selection here will be the classy number 2, Pray for Rain. Unbeaten over in his only run over the course and distance in his penultimate run against a decent field, and should really come home lonely here. For second, we go for number 1, Hope is Power, the Gauteng Raider. Also has run to some decent sorts up in Gauteng. No issues with the trip, and if appreciating the Poly, despite coming off a long break of 27 weeks, could be the threat here. For third, we're going to go for number 6, Big Sky Country. Ignore the last run. Has won at this track before, but likely to full back end of trifexas and quartets. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 4, Pinda Mazala. Improved recent form, and also could full back end of trifexas and quartets. Race 3 is a qualified maiden plate over 1,200 meters. Tricky affair this. And my narrow first selection here will be number 9, Get Carter. Came back to his best last time, over slightly further. Should enjoy the conditions with a strong headwind predicted. and could be flying at them late. For second, we go for number 6. Number 6, A Time to Remember. Anton Marcus jumps on board for Gareth Van Zyl. Good improvement last time over the 1400 at this track. And shouldn't have an issue dropping back and trip to the 1200. Must be respected in this type of field. For third, we're going to go for 3-year-old Grey Filly, number 8, New Orleans. Could have found the mile a little bit too far last time. Tries the blinkers for the first time. Drops back to 1200 meters. And could be the lurker here if the blinkers do the trick. For fourth, we're going to go for number 1, Long Time Battling Maiden, Storybook. Drops back and trip after running over the mile for the last 4 runs, and could fall back end of trifexas and quartets. Fourth race is a merit rated 65 Apprentice Handicap, 1200 meters for fillies and mares. And my first selection here will be number 5, Brunilda. Won a gutsy race last time over the mile at this track. Has placed over this course and distance. Should enjoy the conditions as well. For second, we go for number 1, Not Now Pussycat. Fair last effort when fancied, but was a little bit disappointing. Is a 3-time course and distance winner. Will benefit from draw 1. Maybe the likely threat here. For third, we're going to go for number 3, Matadora's Parade. Last time tried a little bit further. We'll enjoy the drop back to the 1200. And could be running on late in this type of field. For fourth, we're going to go for number 9, Our Emily. Good maiden win over this distance on the turf second time out. Has lots of scope. Tries the poly for the first time, and if appreciating, could also be in the shake-up. Race 5 is a maiden plate over 1700 meters for fillies and mares. And my first selection here will be number 2, Name of the Game. Coming along the right way. And from draw 2, Keegan DeMello retaining the right for Dean Kannemeyer. Could get it right here. For second, I'm going to go for number 12, Siege of Orleans. Some fair recent form. Will have no issues back on the poly. And from a wide draw, could be flying up late. For third, we're going to go for number 4, Bold Boundaries. Could be the likely pacemaker. Kamala had a good run on this 3-year-old Bay filly in her penultimate run at this track, and could also be up there in the vanguard. For fourth, we're going to go for number 6, Tostada. Improved recent form. Comes off a 10-week break. Goes riding at the top of his game. Had 2 winners on Sunday. And must be respected. Race 6 is a merit rated 69 handicap over 1700 meters. Apprentice handicap, 14 runners. Quite a bit. Obviously, there will only be 12 runners. And my first selection here will be number 4, Montford. the Doug Campbell trained 4-year-old bay filly. Has been running to stronger. We'll enjoy the Poly once again, and could be flying at them late as well. For second, we're going to go for number 9, Space Oddity. Had excuses last time, and if reproducing prior form, could be the major threat here. It also gets a 2.5 kg epi claim. For third, we're going to go for number 1, Orange Bowl. Much improved last time over the mile at this track, and should also be up there in this type of field. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 2, Reckless Love. Moderate recent form, but gives the impression that this 4-year-old bay filly could be coming back to her best, and has won over this course and distance before. Race 7 is a merit rated 66 apprentice handicap over 1400 meters, and this is where you find my value bet, number 10, Bedazzled Joker. Fair last effort when finding a bit of a decent finish at the end there. Is 8 kgs better off than number 8, Stand By Me, for just under length and a half, and could definitely turn the tables. For second, we're going to go for number 4, Great Guy. Moderate recent form, but also runs on nicely, and from a decent draw could be flashing at them late with a nice galloping weight of 52.5. For third, we're going to go for number 8, Stand By Me. Good second last time over the 1200 meters at this track. Has placed over the course and distance, but I think is held by the 10 at the weights. For fourth, we're going to go for number 6, Forest Jump. Consistent recent form, always gives of his best, and in this type of field could be up there once again. The 8th and final race is a merit rated 66 apprentice handicap over 1400 meters. And I always say, put the field the last leg. My first selection here will be number 7, Winter Waves. Big excuses last time over the course and distance, and could upset here with Caden Brewer taking the ride for Alison Wright. For second, we go for number 6, Movie Magic, which was my value bet last time. Ran a good second to Fateful Day, and if holding form, could pose the likely threat once again. For third, we're going to go for number 10, What a Blast. Consistent recent form. No issues with this course and distance. Does jump from a widish draw. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 1, Rocky Coast. 6-year-old Bay Gelding. Fair recent form, showing signs that the son of Magog is coming back to his best, but should fall back end of trifectas and quartets in this race here. Thank you, and back to Delboy.
Thanks for that great input, the Warrigal. Hopefully you can steer the guys in the right direction, and we can try and catch a bipot and a nice PA this week. Your best bet, race 1, number 3, Austin at 7-2, and your value bet, race 7, number 10, Bedazzled Joker at 9-1. We hope that they can come in so that we can show nice tidy profit at the end of November. Remember, for the 3 months we've been punting, we're up to 21,000, and we're looking to make some more profit at the end of November. Guys, I've got some fantastic news coming up this week for our loyal subscribers and the guys that want to keep on this journey with the Top Tipper betting team and look to have some fun in the future. Remember, if you enjoy the video and you like the content, please like it. It makes the guys, it gives them momentum and confidence in their tipping, and it keeps them working harder for you, the punter. Remember, we're out there for the punter. We want you to make a nice, tidy profit, and we want you to have lots of fun with racing, and we want you to love it as much as we love it. Win or lose, we always do our best. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to the racing out at the Greyville Poly on Monday, and we can end up with some nice, tidy profit at the end of the day. Remember our motto: enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.